watching that Najee from Cigar Talk interview, he legitimately started off with nothing but excuses. The reason why he lost to Rolly is because Rolly came in defensively sound. Rolly got knocked out by Pitbull. After that, he worked on his defense. And since has been a much more tighter fighter. His shots isn't looping as much. He came in to destroy Ryan Garcia. The day before the Ryan Garcia fight, I made it clear that Rolly looks more defensively sound. They are both wide hook throwing dummies, in my opinion. So therefore, I had Rolly possibly edging it or winning. Just get a man his fucking credit, bro. All of that making excuses your camp didn't go well, we don't have nothing to do with that. Or your team made you take the fight too soon. The beauty of boxing is you have to sign that dotted line in order for a fight to happen. They can't make you fight. So no one made you do anything. You took the fight because you wanted to take it. We got to stop, man. People who hated Devin Haney so much decided to big up Ryan Garcia as if he just was this king and his piss just happened to so be hot at the same time. Then he go in the next fight. He don't have no problem with his urine, but he looked like the polar opposite of what people tried to crown him to be. He don't win big fights. The only big notable name he do have, it got ruled a no contest because his piss was hot. And I don't have nothing personal with him. Like, I'm not against Ryan Garcia. If anything, my issue with Ryan Garcia would be is his piss came up hot. Outside of that, stylistically, he's an okay fighter, but he ain't nobody that's, he going to be undisputed or some shit like that. Awkward little style. He made it to the top with hard work. He got there. I'm not here to be like completely against the guy. But he got on that Najee Cigar Talk video and made nothing but fucking excuses, bro. It's despicable. Can't even watch the full John, bro. Too many excuses. My whole thing is, bro, they put belt to ass. And it just is what it is. Rolly came more prepared. I don't give a fuck how he won. He ended up winning. Give him his credit. Hey, but my fault, y'all. I started off snapping. What's up with y'all? Hopefully everything well with y'all. Y'all had a good day. You get what I'm saying? Y'all already see what tip I'm on. This guy looked like he went from Superman to looking like somebody fed him a kryptonite cereal within one match. But his piss happened to be hot on the fight that he looked like Superman on. Now, was Devin Haney coming there his sharpest defensively? Clearly not. But at the same time, he was doing a lot of damage. So, my whole thing is, why wasn't you doing none of that damage when you got in there with a heavier puncher? Then the way some of these pros or people who even fans of pro boxing refer to power as if power, you get what I'm saying? As if power is like the end all be all type shit. It's not. I mean, Rolly was, I can't say he was the laughing stock. He beat Avery Sparrow. That was a good win, bro. Just is what it is. Avery took the fight last minute, but it still was a good win. Dude, stylistically is sharp. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. The way he won his belt's bullshit. He still was marketable. Okay, he got stopped by Tank. We all can agree that Tank is a special fighter. One of a kind. He has a fucking variety pack. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, losing to Dude, in my opinion, is not career ending. Simply because it's him. Yeah, he underestimated Pitbull and didn't go in there with defense. He got stopped. Cool. He just redeemed himself and came back more defensively sound. Technically, defensively, he had stepped it the fuck up. Offensively, he had stepped it the fuck up as well. You get what I'm saying? So, like, he won. All of that, I was having an off night shit. You wasn't having an off night nothing. You wasn't fighting back. That's why he fucking won, bro. No PEDs, no issues. You get what I'm saying? And when it comes to Devin Haney, they on his ass. They on, yes, Ryan does have zero defense. I agree. And when it comes to Devin Haney on his ass because he said he don't fight for money. What he means by that is he still want to get fair pay because he understands that promoters will or underpay you. You get what I'm saying? If they can. So he gonna sit there and get his market value. But let's not act like Devin Haney hasn't actually been fighting a better competition in comparisons to Tank Davis, in comparisons to Ryan Garcia. Now, Shakur Stevenson, he's been trying. He hasn't been getting the matchup, so I'm not going to disrespect him because I know these guys not really signing the contracts. But out of all of them, Devin, yeah, he get away with a lot of shit because he pretty and because he popular. That's just it. Motherfuckers giving him the halo effect. He started the joint off with excuses, bro. I can't listen to no whole interview. A motherfucker get on the joint, start capping. I got my ass whooped. I'm gonna get back on my high horse and do my fucking thing. Why can't you keep it like that? Why we gotta get on the joint and start trying to tell lies to people? You didn't want to fight Rolly. Cool. You signed the fucking contract though. Nobody made you. You get what I'm saying? Like, cut the bullshit, man. Then these dudes test hot and people still try to treat them like they gods. Yeah, if Tank pop dirty, niggas will never stop talking about it, bro. You know how the game go. Everybody in Canelo team popping dirty, and y'all talk about fucking Crawford with the snack program. These niggas they actually got the shit in their body. It's proven. And then we gonna take something like the snack program and the motherfucker not popping, nobody popping dirty. Oh, Devin Haney's big, but then you say hits off. So does it matter if he's big? This shit is just wild, bro. Yes, I believe that. I mean, he got options though. So the hunger is gonna be, limited. He got options. He can go do some influencer shit. You get what I'm saying? Swing his hair, take some photographs. You get what I'm saying? Make the same bag he can make from a fight. If not, he got to do a few more jobs, but he still can make shit rock. So yeah, I believe that. But all of that trying to make it seem like motherfuckers just was forcing you to fight, nigga, you a fighter. Rather the fuck you like it or not. That's what you did. That's what the fuck you signed up for. Now, also when it comes to Devin Haney, listen, I like the kid. I like what he brings to the table. I still do believe he kind of brings a little bit more traditional edge when it comes to boxing because he's willing to put himself on the line. Of course, he didn't box that Ryan Garcia fight smart at all. This last fight, his performance wasn't like that. So this is why I'm saying I feel like this match is risky for him when it comes to Brian Norman Jr. Skillfully, Devin Haney's the better fighter. But overall, if he is scared to get knocked out, he's probably going to get himself knocked out if he stiffens up at the wrong times or if he's on his bicycle too much. Of course, Shakur didn't get it past versus Edwin. He don't have a fan favorites like style. You see Turkey Alish even with that shit because he trying to do them numbers. Them niggas so money hungry that they listening to casual fans and actually like trying to, downplay the art of fucking boxing, bro. This shit is fucked up. They legitimately trying to take boxers out of boxing. Like, just go do some barefoot street brawl shit. Put that on pay-per-view. People will watch anybody get knocked out. But why try to fuck with boxing? Why? It's not that I don't have Haney scoring enough. I just feel like Haney's kind of put. I feel like shit. They cook boots because Karen rocked him and he won damn near every round. And then Virgil turned into He-Man, and he turned into He-Man for getting dropped twice. This shit is crazy, man. We live in a fucking matrix. But my thing is, I think Haney can outpoint him. My whole thing is, can he make it to the whole 12? Justin, what up? What it look like? Talk to me, gang. Can Devin Haney make it the whole 12? That's my thing. Brian Norman still cracking. I'm not taking it away from that kid. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, Karen caught Boots with a good shot, and his eyes turned glassy after that. You could tell it was like not necessarily some shit that was going like stop him, but it just was a good shot. It showed Boots got a fucking chin now. It's the thing, bro. Yeah, I'm from the city. I'm from Philly. Yeah, I fuck with my fighters that I got here, but I'm not capping for nobody. I'm going to call it for what it is. But this is also a fighter that fought him twice. The first time, he basically just lost for the sake of collecting data. And he came in there trying to make some shit shake. And, I had the luxury to be able to see how they was preparing in camp for Karen. And, they was kind of anticipating him to be on his bicycle a little bit more. He came in there to fight. You get what I'm saying? Boots was a little anxious because he was in the city. Nah, he rocked him, bro. Now, rocked him don't necessarily mean dropped him. It was a good flesh shot. Yes. I'm not gonna do that, bro. You can look at somebody's eyes and see when they shit got rattled. He took it. You get what I'm saying? It didn't throw him off. He just was eager to try to get him the fuck out of there. And that's the only reason why he rocked him. If he wasn't necessarily anxious in the city and he was just like chill, he'd have probably got him out there. But he was pushing the issue. Like he was just trying to get him out of there. You heard the corner talk. Get him out of here. Why are we still in here with him? Get him out of here. Bar Karen switched it up for sure. That's what I'm saying. And real shit, Cameron fuck around, become world champion at 47. He got it. He could do it. He got skills. Barrios ain't standing his damn way for sure. He still gave Karen the belt though. But nigga got a little highlight reel. A good shot is a good shot, bro. It's not the end all be all. Hey, what's crazy is motherfuckers was saying that off the rip. Justin. Motherfuckers was saying Bob Karen. Motherfuckers was saying Bob Karen with a beat beating on him junior if he's in there with him. And like skill for skill, he can hang. He proved it. He ain't the hardest puncher, but he got good feet. He got good positioning. You get what I'm saying? He can make them adjustments a little bit faster in real time against lesser opponents. They getting smoked. You got me fucked up. But yeah, man. I mean, y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that Ryan Garcia Cigar Talk interview if y'all tapped into it, bro. Started off with just fucking excuses, though, bro. I can't rock with that. Yeah, the first 12 don't count to me though, bro. He literally was on some. I don't even want to say that. He was on some sacrificial lamb type shit. The first 12, bro. So that ain't nothing. That's not. You don't get no credit for losing every round. Straight. Nah, fuck that. Nah. There's no stripes for that, bro. We gotta stop doing that. We would not give Shakur credit for surviving the fight for 24 rounds. We would not give Devin Haney a credit for surviving the fight for 24 rounds. Let's not sit here and get this little European man credit for staying on his feet. Fuck that. Yeah, right. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I peeped that. that was definitely buffing. I don't know how Rolly beat you. He beat him because he's sharper. That's why. He's sharper. Shit happened to him. He learned from it, and he made some adaptations. Again, losing the Tank wasn't necessarily the wake-up call. It's Tank. Hey, listen, you can hit me with that if I competed type thing all the time. I see people who haven't fought world champion at a world championship level speaking on world champions. I don't discredit nobody. I haven't said nobody got heart. I don't call no fighters no bums. I simply give my perspective on a sport that I invest a hell of a lot of money towards. So if you don't necessarily like what I'm saying, you don't have to watch it. And if you want to, if you would like to make me more popular, you're free to make a video and criticize me. Other than that, if you feel like that's the win, take the win. I'm still gonna do me though. But I don't disrespect nobody, nor am I scary. Like off the internet, not on the internet. I'm not scary. But yeah, my whole thing is, again, I am not giving Karen credit for surviving 24 rounds, going 12 straight running. Uh, you you can my my Instagram page is Hot Takes Boxing. We could talk about weights and all of that there. Again, I I don't even understand your points. If you want to talk boxing, talk boxing. Other than that, if you don't have to be here. But yeah, again, the media is extremely hard when it comes to black fighters, but yet when it comes to anybody else, right? They didn't criticize Ryan for cheating. They made excuses and said it wasn't enough. It was in his system. They even went as far to say Devin Haney set him up, just like Shakur set Floyd Schofield up with the passport. Like, come on, bro. All right, man. Hey, have a good day, bro. Fuck. Who beat these niggas, man? Yeah, bro. It was in his system. And he cutting weight. So yes, he's detoxing as he's cutting weight. We don't know what he put in his system. All I'm saying is even the shit with Canelo, he tests hot. He actually tests hot. And people will ignore that and say, well, Crawford is on a snack program. Hey, listen, I actually got Canelo possibly winning. He's the favorable guy in this fight. I am not a Canelo hater. All I said was he popped dirty. His his piss was hot. That's what I said. I am not a Canelo hater, but that still does not mean that his piss was not dirty. Hey, listen, Floyd, I agree. Floyd postponed the fight. But saying it doesn't matter that somebody piss was dirty means that you're okay if they cheat. That's a bias. It's illegal in the sport. Why do it if you're good? Why cheat? Now Now the excuses they're all cheating. Why are they all not getting caught then? And if they're all not getting caught, why are we giving passes to people who are? I mean, regardless if his glove busted or not, do you believe that opponent was actually going to beat him? Then the Victor Conti stuff, cool. Bud ain't popping dirty. Canelo actually popped dirty in real life. And multiple people from his camp. But everyone's cheating, but they keep on getting caught. Yeah. 6 months, because, 6 months suspension in between the fights. They be knowing how they do, man. If Bomac had 8 fighters pop dirty in his camp, they'd have messed around and prosecuted his ass already. Listen, bro, when it comes to the Canelo Crawford fight, I'm going to be transparent with y'all. It would be nice to see Crawford win, but I have Canelo winning. You get what I'm saying? I take Bam. I got Canelo winning. He ain't telling on nobody from Harlem off the rip. Hey, man, out there dig it, gang. Anyone working with Victor Conte should be looked at funny. Anybody that's actually popping dirty and being caught and on record they pop dirty should be looked at funny. Hey, Chubb, I ain't mad at that. You entitled to that? I'm just, I try to keep it neutral. I call it for what it is. But all of that, anybody working with Victor Conte shit, we look at Devin Haney. Oh, he's funny. Somebody actually popped dirty against him. Then we don't bat an eye and we act as if it was a mistake. Like, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here. If everybody's cheating, why is not everybody caught for it? All them conspiracy theories don't matter. What matter is who got caught on paper and who didn't. This if we keeping it 1,000. Now, if we on some shit to where, we want to make some shit up, then it is what it is. Testing is the method we have to identify PED cheaters. Accusations and assumptions are just opinions. No, facts. Dylan White was banned for 2 years, yet Tyson Fury yeah, right. Exactly. Tyson Fury was a cheater too. Yes, he's known as the biggest PED cheater in cycling. Yes, in a whole nother sport, bro. Exactly. And then he started helping the companies detect it. So it's like that became a problem. This ain't Canelo or Eddie Reynoso is bigger than Victor Conte when it comes to cycling PEDs in the sport of boxing. The team keep on getting test hot. Not once, sometimes twice. All I'm saying is just call it for what it is. It's nut shit. People die in that ring, bro. Anyone that work with Conte should be looked at funny, but yet only talking about Dev and Bud when it's other boxers they sponsor. No be mentioning cheating concept. Yeah, right. Exactly. Nah, but you know how I go. Motherfucker, 6 months suspension, like you said. He gonna take 6 months off anyway. Shit, you be finessing, bro. But Bud does have a shot at beating Canelo. We have seen, as I said the other day, we have seen Canelo slow down in pace, bro. If Bud can keep a high pace, keep the fight intense, he can make shit shake. I do feel like he's going to be more confident than the Jamel Charlo. No disrespect to Charlo, he's still a king of 154. He has the hardest run at undisputed. He went in there for a bag. Shit ain't really go the way he wanted it to. It come with the game when you take risks. He got his ass whipped. But I'm not one of those guys that when a fighter take an eye, there's no reason to look over that. Hey, I don't make excuses when you take a loss, but at the same time, I don't diminish nobody's record and try to act like they never was nothing once they take a loss. People love doing that to boxing people, bro. They would never federalize boxing or one boxing body. The VADA testing is voluntary and different from other boxing federations. Yeah, I completely understand that. I remember when Manager Marty had someone from VADA basically break it down and help us understand exactly what it is, what they do as an organization, and what their missions is in the sport of boxing. So I I totally have a concept. But again, we take people like Devin Haney if we don't like them, and we spread accusations, and then the people who actually do test hot, we make excuses for them. What the fuck is going on? Shit, Ryan Garcia is so bold. He said, "I would want to fight in the league where we all just be on that shit." That's a clear call that he with it. Like, what more do you want from him? Tyrese Gibson. What more do you want from me? I'm gonna give you all the evidence you need that he a cheater. Went in there confident, knocked him down a few times, didn't knock him out. Cool. Then get against Rolly, and all of a sudden you're a church mouse. Oh, apparently you can quote every Victor Conti quote known to man. Well, did Victor Conti bang your bomb or something, bro, or take your wife? Like, what's going on? Why you so against Victor Conti, man? What personal beef y'all got going on? Because you're not against cheaters. You said it was okay when Canelo was testing hot, basically. You justified it when Ryan test hot. So you don't have a problem with cheaters. You just don't like Victor Conti. Why? Why? Oh, he just that's just the name to say. I get it. Because he done said it about 52 times. Like, fuck is your beef with dude, bro? That's all I'm saying. Hey, man, listen. I'm not going to lie. If Conor Ben was positive, right? Appealed the decision and won. To the date, the results of the appeal nor decision has yet to be made public. Of course, the end result was the mega fight with Eubank. Yeah, right. They're not gonna fuck the bag up. Eubank probably agreed to some extra money. They swept it under the rug. Still a business. Hey, but Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, bro. If it does happen, it's great for boxing. Apparently, Victor Conte got smearing his name. You ain't stopped talking about him the whole time you been in here. You ain't said nothing else. You're not even giving us no boxing analysis or opinion to show that you even give a fuck about him. No comment from the British Boxing Board of Control either. Money talks over there, huh? I dig it. I ain't gonna lie. Uh, like I said though, that Shakur Stevenson Teofimo Lopez fight. I got Shakur winning too. I still think it'll be fun. I didn't start crying about Canelo. I said his piss be dirty. I'm not. He a cheater. Yes, and you referred to fighters that never test hot before. Canelo did though. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Justin. They really treating them. Other people is testing hot, and they acting like Stevie Wonder, and then pointing at Conti like, "I know you do. I know you the culprit." I mean, he also Pac-Man, and I think he has a better resume over Mayweather. I'm gonna keep it clean, and then share that with everybody. I think Pac-Man has a better resume than Mayweather, but he actually jumped all them goddamn divisions, and it just looked a little bit of funny. So I could kind of understand why people was a little bit, like had a bias. But I believe Pac-Man started off smaller in the pros in comparison to Mayweather. Floyd never tests hot though. And again, I think Pac-Man had a better resume. This is the thing, bro. You talking out of emotions. I ain't got no problem with him. Lots more talks than fights on Garcia, Stevenson, Davis, Haney, Lopez. They moved at the same time. And denying Olympic style testing is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Hope folk realized that there was a period undisputed light welterweight champion, but it was so unforgettable as whoever was the undisputed lost in the next defense. Facts. Pac never tested hot. Listen, I'm not saying he was on it. I'm saying he was a little motherfucker that moved up and did big things. It is what it is. And he did deny the Olympic style testing. Regardless of Floyd's excuse, whatever he wanted, if that's what Floyd wanted, that's what he called for. As a fighter, I can't tell him not to protect himself. That's his fucking job. Hey, it just seemed like you just like everybody but black fighters. Lucky upset. I could be tripping though. You get what I'm saying? But I know it's typically typical. Floyd literally moved up from 106 faster than Pac. You said that. Got it. Hey, how y'all feel about that Deontay Wilder and Francis Ngannou? Um, do you think Wilder have what it takes to actually get in there with somebody who can, work at a slower pace to be able to make shit shake? Or is he just gonna get knocked over again? You counter my bias. So I was biased for saying people who was hot. That's a bias. Come on, bro. This is weird. Saying people in Canelo's camp actually tested hot is a bias. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why to get that money? These motherfuckers don't know how to talk. So if you actually walk across the street and I say he just walked across the street, that's a bias? Or am I stating what actually happened? Not speculation, not conspiracy, none of that. Why the ability to absorb punches makes me nervous here. You're not talking about Floyd getting caught by using illegal IVs. It's a whole different subject. Floyd hasn't tested hot for PEDs. Lucky upset, you boring, bro. Very emotional. Fundamentally sound, it would be a decent fight. Yeah, Justin, I got you. Google it. There's a whole ESPN article about it. I remember it. But if you deny testing and someone, points it out, it is what it is. They don't have to fight you. Some of the people that don't bat an eye at cheaters, I hope they go pro and they fight a cheater. And I wanna see yeah, he definitely did look completely different. At a heavier weight at that, Paul. Yeah, I want to see when people keep the same energy And when they get in there and they robbed, the shit not cool. Hey, listen, I think Pac-Man had a better resume. Uh, and to keep it on, to keep it 100, bro. I think Canelo is gonna win in the Crawford fight, but I believe Crawford do have a chance because it's a lot of holes in Canelo game as of lately. If Crawford try to sustain ring generalship and keep the pace at the pace that he want, I feel like he can fatigue Canelo and possibly get the stoppage. Um, yes, I believe the judges will favor the cash cow if it does go to the end and it's tight. But I feel like if Crawford just capitalize on the fact that Canelo gasses out a little bit faster than what he used to, he possibly can stop him. I mean, 9 times out of 10, Canelo finna cash his chips in, bro. The fuck? This shit about to be over. Unless he's just gonna be beating up on Ducks the next couple of matches. I just can't see Crawford hurting Canelo. Maybe he can survive the whole fight. It's possible to hurt him if he's fatigued. That's what you got to take in consideration. Right now, Canelo has an issue. Right now, Canelo has an issue with endurance. He's tired. So if he can catch him in a round that he's typically trying to take off and push that needle a little bit, it's possible to see some shit happen we never saw before, especially if Crawford power carries up. That's something that I do not have a definite answer for. I cannot guarantee. But at the same time, Crawford can't allow Canelo to be able to throw them loaded body shots to his body. I mean, I understand as far as Lucky upset him having shit to worry about, but what if he's not worried? Then what? Shiraz is like a little slower, but I don't see him really wanting to go with somebody who gonna give him a tough time. You see what he did with Benavidez. He act like he ain't exist. Yeah, my whole thing is yes. As far as IQ wise, I feel like the micro adjustments from both of them make them both an equal threat. I mean, the whole what somebody's worrying about, that's personal perspective, bro. Everybody different. It's no different than if you look at any like street documentary, and it could be a guy that's like real tough in the street, and then a 15-year-old kid come and off him, and now he takes all his aura. It's, all it takes is for somebody to not give a fuck for anything to change. You look at it, I'm gonna either lose and cash my chips in, or I'm gonna win and become one of the greatest. Like I have nothing to lose. There's nowhere else for him to go. Stay at 54 and keep on trying to fight for belts. He might don't got it into where he want to go undisputed. So therefore, he want to take a chance. I'm not mad at a man that's willing to take a chance. It's easy to sit on the couch and just talk shit about people who take chances. Bro, imagine if Kimbo Slice went straight into the boxing game instead of Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he would have been tanked. That's anything. Nah, that's dumb easy decision the 12-year-old can make. That's cool. I mean, but y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Canelo Crawford. Canelo or Crawford. It's the case of two fighters best fighting each other, the fighters that keep getting mentioned. They really don't merit the passion from their followers. They have not fought anybody of. I understand that. Uh, Canelo or Crawford. Y'all gotta let me know. Also, was Ryan Garcia making too many excuses in that cigar talk interview? I got Crawford by round 6 TKO upset. I mean, Canelo do typically take off anywhere from 6, 7, or 8. That's when he starts to slow down his pace. Now, one thing about Bomac and them, they be knowing your holes, and we seen Crawford make micro adjustments. We all know Canelo is going to hurt him. That's cool. Garcia makes the news of everything apart from his actual fights. Facts. I mean, especially when you take a loss, they try to act like the shit ain't happened. Let me guess, Rolly was on steroids. That's why he dropped him. He ain't want to fight him. How you feel about that interview? I ain't watched the full thing. I can't watch the full thing. He started off with an excuse. It cooked me. Crawford just got to follow that Mayweather game plan. I mean, Crawford is not Mayweather, uh, but I feel like he can go in there and basically just outpunch him. Doesn't even have to be hard punches. Just keep him working. He's easy to outpunch. Humbly, he's slow. He just only thing though, when he touch you with one of them slow ass punches, it's gonna hurt. The next biggest fight, I like this Haney Brian Norman fight. That's a big fight to me. I also really like Jesse Hart versus Khalil Cole, the co-main on the boots undercard. Love it. He can't exchange with Canelo. I said that too. Making Mean Machine look like a prime. I mean, Mean Machine is also an Olympian, bro. We gotta stop doing this to niggas. Oh, cause we don't know niggas. The nigga still was Himza in his own right. You get what I'm saying? Let's stop trying to make it seem like motherfuckers is just bullshit because we don't know him. He didn't make it to that level fighting somebody of that caliber if he wasn't somewhat good. Wouldn't you think? Some people records be stacked, but some people don't. They just have something in them. The one thing about Crawford is he got power on both hands and the way he can switch his stance in the second is a big W in his favor. Yes, I said that he has way better feet than Canelo, and that's what's going to be problematic, in my opinion. If anything's going to be problematic for Canelo, that and speed. Problem with Bud is he has leaky defense and struggles to adapt. Struggling to adapt is Cat. Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford. He was told that he was losing. He went out there and changed the fight in 10 seconds. I know, but you say he's making Mean Machine look good. Mean Machine made himself look good. If an alien crash landed right now, we'll automatically assume it was a female alien. Hey man, to each their own. He just ain't Canelo. I understand that. After the fight narrative, Crawford would have been a weight bully. Has been a weight bully, and I want. There's no way Crawford could be a weight bully, but he blown up, and it seemed like he putting on the weight accordingly. He's already naturally a strong guy. So I really just want to see if this power carry. If this power carry, man, Canelo fuck around and go to sleep, man. Oh my God, these weight bully narratives. This just sounds sensitive. So we skip over the fact. So we skip over the fact that guys are testing hot. and we bat our eye, act like it didn't happen. But then all of a sudden, we referee weights, but we don't referee steroids. Come on, bro. Y'all bored. I think people overestimate Crawford's foot speed. He isn't Bivol. Loma, Usyk, he don't need to be them. He still got great feet. Crawford doesn't slip shots well, which makes me question his foot speed. Yes, it's not always the case. I'm gonna put 700 on Canelo by KO. It pays 350 plus. Hey man, do your thing. How is Crawford a weight bully? That's what he's just talking, bro. That's his narrative. Crawford is a weight bully. That's his narrative. In reality, the fight was proposed to Netflix with an appeal of a large following of an audience of the minority groups. Both fighters bring fans. Netflix know this. Of course. That's why they getting paid that money on. Shout out to them, bro. You corny. Hey, man, thank you. You watching me, so that make you cornier. Bored ass. Live it up, though, bro. Where do you rank Crawford in all-time greats? Does he even make top 10? I mean, he great to me, bro. I like him. I ain't where somebody position him is where somebody position him, bro. You know? How is Crawford not a weight bully? He's been bigger, stronger, and had a longer reach than every single fighter he's fought in his career. Oh my God. So we measuring weight, we measuring strength, we measuring arm reach, but we not measuring steroid use. Lucky you out here living it up, bro. I think the narrative of all-time great is a bit loose these days. He moved up to 154. He weighed in more than the natural 154 for on the second day. He's a weight bully. Virgil's a weight bully too. Then he doesn't even make 154. What reach has to do with weight? It's just the excuse, Justin. It's called I don't like him. I need to find something wrong. That's why they say you never ask. You never supposed to ask like your girl or nothing. Like what's wrong? Like what's wrong? Because they're gonna find reasons, no matter what. Like it's psychological. I don't think Fundor is a weight bully. He's naturally small. He making no weight like a true professional. Go and live it up. It just he don't like the person, so he got to find shit he don't like. What's the clear definition of weight bullying? Please tell me the clear definition of weight bullying. I'm googling it too. Cause I want to learn some shit. So So, I mean, I can Google it because it has a meaning. So basically, so basically, if he beat Canelo, it's because he's the weight bully to him. He just named all the guys he don't really like. Okay, so you making up your own definition then, based on your perception. I understand. Listen to Ricky had an interview recently. Ricky fought Louise at 147 from 140. Ricky said he seriously felt the weight from a natural 147. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, sure, but I mean, I'm just listening. I'm out here trying to learn. So he basically suggesting that Bud walks around heavier. He's suggesting that Bud walks around heavier than his weight by far. When clearly, when he was sizing it up with Spence, Spence clearly was way bigger than him by a significant difference. When they was having a little debate that went viral, we never really seen Crawford walk out of shape or too big when he was at 47. No, he's suggesting that they're walking around like way heavier than like eight pounds. So then would you say after seeing the photos with Jerron Boots Ennis next to Canelo, is he a weight bully? When Crawford and Spence were in the ring, Spence was taller, but Crawford looked thicker in his back and legs. I looked like he rehydrated better. I bet it both were 170 in the ring. People even said Spence was walking around 170, 180 outside of camp. Okay, so if Crawford is smaller than him, are they if Crawford was smaller than him, how's he a weight bully outside of camps? Look at how the real all-time greats cope with moving up. Have a good look. Check their interviews. Facts. I don't think Crawford ever looked out of shape at a weigh-in to look like that he was a weight bully. And I don't think that he looked too big in between fights to look like a weight bully. So I just feel like that whole narrative with him being a weight bully in particular is just made up. You just don't like him. Cool. He fought one person at 154 who got a knockout before him and then turned into a boxer the next match afterwards. My guy, what's up? How you feel? Hope all is well with the family. I ain't twisting nothing, bro. I'm talking with you. You said Terrence Crawford was a weight bully. I don't see it. I don't see him walking around significantly heavier. If anything, he keep it lean. Even I feel like size wise, I feel like size wise, yeah, Devin Haney's taller. But even then, I feel like in between the fights, he wasn't really going up in weight to be a weight bully. Yes, could he fight at a heavier weight class? Obviously. But people will call him a weight bully and pillow hands within the same references. Like I don't see it, bro. It don't go hand in hand. Lucky you gotta remember Crawford is old. That's why I'm picking Canelo. Man, Canelo goddamn old too, bro. He got a lot of wear and tear. He been fighting grown men since he was 15, 16 years old. I mean, you mean when Devin Haney fought a guy who tested hot? Yes, he didn't look good. His defense wasn't there, and the guy who tested hot looked absolutely strong. And then the next fight, he didn't. I don't think you realize the punch stats for the Devin Haney Lomachenko fight was Lomachenko jabbed him, I think, like 9 more times or some shit like that, but threw 160 more punches, and people saying he won. How do you miss 160 punches, touch me 9 more times, and then you win, and I'm the champ? That ain't how it work, bro. Ryan beat him because he tested hot and he had terrible punch stats still matter, bro. Is the point system not? Now everything is a conspiracy when the black person win. I peep you, Lucky. Out jab the guy with a 6-inch reach. He got great feet. The fuck? He better be out jabbing him. Lomachenko got fucking beautiful feet work, bro. Good matchmakers pick the opponents at the right time. Lots of history on that point. Look at the upsets the last 20 years. I understand. Everyone's solid. What's the point system called? Tell me. You talking about CompuBox? You just mentioned it. But I'm just saying. Apparently, to you, it's a conspiracy that certain people are hot who aren't testing hot, but then you're ignoring the people who actually do test hot. Y'all bored, man. Gotta get to work, man. I don't know the punch stats. I just told you what they was. Never pay attention to CompuBox when I score a fight. I just watch round by round. I mean, I feel like I feel like Lomachenko was the first person to be able to expose holes, the major holes in Devin Haney defense. But overall, Devin Haney was beating the shit out that dude's body. Trying to race, babe. What the? I'm going off your energy. It's never about race to me, bro. I got mixed kids. Yes, Linares rocked him. After that, he didn't touch him. Shane Mosley rocked Mayweather. After that, he didn't touch him. Haney's body work was non-existent in 7 through 11. Came back in the 12th. Yeah, the 12th he edged him. Yeah, I didn't see a loss neither, bro. If anything, a draw. I'm not. I just didn't see a loss. It was a great fight. I'm not. I don't have nothing against Lomachenko. I think he's nice. Shakur literally got in the ring after that Loma fight and said Loma won clearly. I mean, he's also somebody who was seeing like having odds with Devin Haney. It is what it is. Keyshawn said Loma won clearly. Hey man, to each their own. I have yet to convince on Haney. No disrespect. I mean, majority of the world don't like him. Tracks. It is what it is. Bud said he didn't know how Haney won. Hey man, to each their own. I feel like when y'all touching each other and going back and forth like that, ultimately the person who got the belt's gonna keep him. It's gonna be the same way if Crawford keep the same pace as Canelo. If he don't convincingly whip his ass, he's not winning. Hey, but I got some family shit to handle. I'm out of here, bro. Appreciate y'all. Hey, once this video is up, or go to the last video, tell me who y'all like, Canelo or Crawford, and tell me why. Like, I need valid reasons, not just opinions. I appreciate y'all, man.